Good afternoon, everybody. We're so glad to see you here to show your support and your good common sense. You know, in politics, you have to be timely, and you have to be analytical, and you have to understand who is caring, who is forthright, who has integrity, and who will get the job done for the common people and for the high-up people, having no respect of persons, but loving all people. That's Shirley. We are all here today to say that we are friends of Shirley and we're glad to be affiliated with her. At the moment, we're standing in what is the 10th legislative district that Shirley has been elected to for 5 consecutive 4-year terms. I think that bears an applause. There are some very important people up here with us, and we're very diverse. And we represent several different levels of government and several different districts in Baltimore County. All of us recognize the value that Shirley brings to the Maryland General Assembly. Foreign-born legislators, Shirley is among the first. She's the first nurse who's a Caribbean American elected to the Maryland House of Delegates in more than 300-year-old history of the institution. And of course, Shirley not only walks with the common people, but Shirley walks with kings and with ambassadors from Jamaica and other such places, doesn't she? Shirley is a global person. Did her undergraduate work after leaving Jamaica in Yorkshire, England. That's where she got her first nursing credentials. And then additional work at the Community College of Baltimore in AA, at the University of Maryland in Baltimore, a BS in nursing, and then a master's degree from the Johns Hopkins University in administrative sciences. And she uses all of that education in doing her work for the people. I would say that as we are grappling as a nation with immigration issues, Shirley is really exhibit 1. She is the greatest role model and a great mentor for persons who come here with their green cards, but wanting to be fully integrated into this society and to be able to be productive members of our community. And Shirley gives help and advice and has brought to our district, to our county, and to our metropolitan area many such people who are making a difference here. I mentioned a minute ago that we're in the 10th legislative district, but every 10 years when there's a census, then we follow that with redistricting. So the 10th legislative district, boys and girls, has been cut half in 2. And the southern and easternmost half has been connected by what looks like on the map a corridor or hallway to the Upton community of Baltimore City. And it has the name 44. The county portion of it is 44B and the city portion is 44A. And some of you might have read that Shirley is competing against somebody in that district. I think it's really the other way around. Since the district is 2/3 in Baltimore County. And for 18 of the precincts, the majority of the precincts in the Baltimore County portion, Shirley has been selected by the people as number 1. So she's among friends, she's among constituents, and then when we look at that hallway crossing the city from Upton to the Baltimore County line, what you notice is that in there is Shirley's business. Her business is, she does direct home health care for elderly and disabled people. Her company is second to none. She also has an adult medical daycare center right in that corner, in that hallway. So her vans are out early in the morning, gathering up our citizens, our disabled, and doing services for the citizens in that hallway, the part that is called 44A, the minority portion of this new district. And she does it well. She does it with compassion and with professionalism, so people will remember that. And then in addition, Shirley's church. She's an Episcopalian, and she happens to belong to a church right there on Route 40 on the western edge of that hallway just before you cross into the county line, where she's been representing the 2/3 of the new district. Does that sound like she's running against somebody else, or like somebody else is running against her? And we are here because we know value, we understand politics, we can analyze maps, we can look at the demographics, and it's clear to us that Shirley is going to be, and with my blessings, the next senator in Baltimore County, and she will represent what is called District 44, but it's the very spot on which we are standing. So you are hearing it first.